Woo! I think this is around by the time where they would tell you listen to this track, bitch.
Listen to
I
this
don't
track.
give a fuck down like me. I say I don't give a fuck down like me. Oh no, I don't give a fuck down like me. Sorry, I don't give a fuck down like me. Fuck 'em, I don't give a fuck down like me. No, I ain't got shit to prove. No, I ain't cool no more and I don't owe no foe, but I still ride with my two. You so concerned about my real life, and that's alright. But who are you? Just a nut nigga with a strap. It don't take rocket science to shoot. You don't know shit about getting bricks out, you probably still work true for you. You don't know shit about owing your blood, cause you paid your bills with all that loot. How about your baby about to be born and he don't got pampers, wipes, or food? How about your mama fucking your best friend and y'all both just finished school? But it's okay, she thinks it's cool. You're in her way, it's time you move. And you just paid all her damn bills, so you feel like a fool. So what do you suggest I do? You think you know? You got no clue. So please don't tell me what you think I ain't been through. I don't give a fuck down like me. Down like me. Down like me. I say I don't give a fuck down like me. Down like me. Down like me. Oh no, I don't give a fuck down like me. Down like me. Down like me. Sorry, I don't give a fuck down like me.
Welcome to AJ's Town. Yes, we got, and anybody who's used to watching my show, if you see me with my robe on, that means that your ass been sleeping. Because I don't think too many people know what is going on, what they quote unquote president is doing. So let's get right on to it, shall we? Now, President Trump with his fucking lies is closing down the EAC. Now, I bet y'all don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? The Election Assistant Commission. What does the Election Assistant Commission do? They find out who actually rigged anything of the voting, of anyone's voting rights. They go in, they make sure the machines, they make sure the machine is working. They make sure no one is tampering with the machines or the voters or anything like that. I'm gonna find out who you are, because I mean that was so nothing. But anyway, the reason why he's closing it down is because he wants the $14 million. Why the fuck do he want $14 million? People, answer me this question. Why is he cutting all these programs that was put up to help the American people, and he's constantly cutting these programs? Why? Are you trying to form a war or what? Because he's not helping the people. He's only helping his rich people. Because if he goes to war, now let me break it down to you. If he goes to war, who's going to benefit? Not you guys. His rich people. They've supplied the material. They supply the machines. They supply all that. So you're not going to supply. The only thing you're going to do is die for a country that you have a dumbass president up here that is not doing his damn job, but tweaking every day, not doing daily briefing, and is not doing anything. Not doing nothing for this country. Can you name anything besides the partial banding, that these people haven't did anything to you or me? Another, just because their religion is Muslim. Yes, people, Muslim is a religion. Because they don't believe in your so-called Christianity. Guess what? I don't believe in your so-called Christianity. I believe Jesus was a black God. I don't believe Jesus was a white God. But that's nor here or there. You gonna ban me? You can't ban me. I was born in the United States and gonna stay in the United States. Why? It's because my ancestors, that your ancestors got rich off the back of my ancestors. So no, I'm not going no damn where. I'm gonna stay right here. And if you do say go back to Africa, you first. You first. This is not your country. That's why it kills me when you guys sit up there and try to ban Muslims, who, by the way, is a religion that they believe in. It's just a totally different religion. Totally different religion. Doesn't make any sense. Religion. You guys don't get it. Then again, Trump people are uneducated because Trump know they're uneducated. Sad that your own president that you voted for continues to down you guys. Make you look stupid because you voted for him. The EAC is something that he's so concerned about voting. Why is he closing it? Why is he closing it? It's two things that I come to terms with. That he's an idiot, that I already know he is. Some of y'all don't. That he's not paying attention, and that idiot is not paying attention to the documentations that he's signing. That's all. That's what I'm thinking. Or he just a fucking dumbass person. That could be two things. Because he doesn't read anyway. He's very, 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 very uneducated and uneducated. Very, 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 very. That's all that fucker would say. He's very, very mean. All these I mean, that makes no sense for a president. I would say this again. We have come from a highly intelligent president, and now we have the most dumb as fuck it is. Can't get no dumber than that. But he's trying, let's go back. He's trying to start a war. That's why he's cutting all these programs that he keep on calling for voter fraud. And the same program, the same agency, let me repeat it again, that he's closing down, the Election Assistant Commission, that y'all guys are knowing because he's doing too many diversions. You're saying, yep, he's right. Those people are MSBCN, the two who got married. They was having sex on the show. Her face was bleeding. What kind of character of a president? Do you not know that he is embarrassing the United States when he does shit like that? You don't care. Why? Because you thinking he's going to do right by you Caucasians. He is going to do right by you Caucasians. The rich ones. I don't think you guys who listening to me are 1%ers. But you continually, yes, prompt. You get what I said, prompt. Yes, prompt. You're doing right by us. He's not doing a damn thing for you guys. And I continue to ask this question. Answer my question, Trumpets. Answer my question. I want you to answer it. I'm going to read it off here. How can a man-child who was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth Actually, I'm going to ask 2 questions. The first question I want this. Can relate to you. Answer my question. I am on Periscope. If anybody know who I'm talking to, the people on Periscope now. I usually don't talk to them, but I'm going to talk to them on Periscope. On my podcast, I'm recording. I'm letting you guys know. I want to read it out. I want the Trumpets to... I asked one question. I'm going to ask another one. How can a man who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth relate? And his policies are showing it. His policies are showing it. How can a man who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth relate to you? Time is ticking. It's not about anybody else. It's about him, who you voted for. But you know, y'all do diversions too. Trumpets, that's one thing I can say about Trumpets. Y'all just like y'all masters. Y'all just like them. Y'all would do a diversion real quick. We're not talking about previous presidential. We're not talking about that. We're talking about now. How could your Trump, your childlike man, relate to you? Can't answer that, huh? Okay. Second question then. You know what? I don't know if I want to add a third question. Because you didn't even answer the first questions, you dumbasses. Your same president that you try to divert, you try to go to the other president, or President Obama going, you try to do diversions, is fucking you. Every day, royally, without lubrication. But you don't care. Why? Why you do not care? Is it because of a white man that's doing it? If that was President Obama, I'm going to go back to previous, because you fuckers, you piss me off all the time. Not literally, but it's funny to me. If that was President Obama grabbing a woman's vagina, if that was President Obama talking down to people, calling people retards, talking about beating people up, you guys will be out in that damn street right now saying, let's impeach or let's have his head. Because that's how racist you fuckers are. See, you don't like a person like me that my beginning of my song said, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. You know, it says that. Because I really don't. Oh, I do have to say this before I forget. I have to say this about this Caucasian male. I'm always on social media. And this Caucasian male was talking about Chicago. Before I forget, and I'm going to get back on here. And he said that you guys are always making it right. That's why Caucasians don't care too much about it. And I said, excuse me? Everything, you don't know the true fact of what's going on in Chicago. And a lot of y'all Caucasians don't know what's going on in Chicago. You fail to realize that they took the education system away from them. That's why Chance the Rapper are putting money back into the system. It's because, see, you don't care because it doesn't affect you. So they took the education system. These people have nothing else to do. So when the education system was going on, I'm talking about programs was actually going on, it was not a lot of crime. But then you don't investigate. All you care about is what the media put out. That propaganda every day. It makes you feel good and say, yep, they are animals. You are animals. Oh, let me recall. I have to go all the way back. When your ancestors actually went to Africa, we did not chop your goddamn heads off that. I wish they did. So they would have kept your ass away from us. But we welcome you. We wasn't animals. We welcome you. When you guys took our ancestors and brought them over here, they didn't know a damn thing. Especially when the generation was growing up. All they knew about is being raped and bullied and killed and ripped. So all that violence come from where? All that violence come from where? From you fucking guys. And whereas there's a reaction, and whereas there's an action, there's a reaction. Don't ever think just how these cops are killing my people. What make you think it's not going to be a reaction? It's going to be a civil war. It's going to be a civil war. So I get a dumbass today. I always get one little dumbass that would say some stuff that I don't know if I should correct them because they're going to stay the same anyway. Always that one little dumbass. Always that one little dumbass to repeat what the media said. Oh, it's black on black crime. Oh, but he never say it's white on white crime. They never say it's Asian on Asian crime. Interesting. Can't do it. I'm not educating your dumb ass. I want you to keep on believing that. I want you to keep on believing that your people are perfect. I just want that. But all the violence comes from your people. Oh, I just can't deal with dumbasses. I swear, I swear, people, on myspeaker.com, I always have to turn my head now because I really can't deal with dumbasses. Them the same dumbasses that don't even know about their own history. They don't know anything about who died for the first call for their fucking freedom. Who put almost every race in slavery because they were too damn lazy. Oh! The Europeans and Caucasians. Who died for the first cause 1776? It wasn't a white person because y'all too goddamn cowardless. You're cowards. That's why you get guns and shoot people. That if you want to fight somebody, you get about 6 or 7 people and fight people. You're fucking cowards. You don't fucking fight fair. You go at one person, you'll have 3 or 4 people coming at that one person of a dark skin complexion. You coward fuckers. But you come up here and say, it's this, it's that. You do violence. You do that. But your fucking ass do violence with one person of color. You'll have 3, 4, 5 people jumping one person of color, you coward ass Caucasians. And I'm not going to say all, but one of these fuckers in here right now, you're a coward ass Caucasian. You always talking about black on black violence. You never say white on white violence. White on white violence, white on color violence have been existing for the century of time. You coward ass bitches. You have took our ancestors from Africa and you brought them over here and you beat and raped their ass and you talking about violence on white, black on black crime. They picked it up from your ass. They picked it up from your ass. They didn't know nothing when they came over here. They was peaceful people. For example, let's come up to 2008 all the way up to 2016. When a black man was running this country, it was peaceful. The fuck? Coward ass fuckers. Just like you knew President Obama couldn't say nothing to none of these people. That woman came up. You ain't never seen somebody disrespect a president in your whole entire life until President Obama was a president. That woman stuck her finger in his face. That woman was disrespectful. Then a congressman sat up there and called him a liar. That we know Trump is the most compulsive ass liar to this day. He will say everything. Everything. You fucking coward. You came on here and tried to get a reaction that you can't get a reaction, not at all, because you're not that highly intelligent that everybody knows that who created mostly everything around here was Africans. Why? Because we had cities before you fuckers came over, before you built your own cities. You already knew that, but you claimed the cities over to Africa. What is his name? You will be blocked soon. It doesn't matter what you say. I hate unintelligent people. I know that you was one of the voters. You still hooked up on that. Hillary lost. Hillary lost. Bitch, can you find something else? Can you answer this question? You dumb fuck, you coward. Can you answer this question? Who was the first who died for your revolution? Who was the first who died for your revolution in 1776? Who was the first who died for your revolution, you coward? Who was the first, you dumb fuck? I know you don't know. It wasn't your people. It was our African who died for your cause in 1776. And now you get out here and try to celebrate 4th of July. You don't even know why 4th of July exists. It wasn't called 4th of July. But you don't know about your own history. I know about your history more than you know about your history. So, I'm tired of talking to uneducated cowards. Can't answer the question. The question was, who was the first man? The first man who died for your cause? 1776. Can I get an answer? Just like I asked the other question. What make you think that Trump childlike person can relate to you when he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth? Still haven't got an answer on that. That's why I won't even ask another question, because you're not going to give me the other answers for the two questions. Yes, they do need to wake up. You need to wake up too. And we are not black. That's not a heritage. That's a color. We're African Americans. If people don't want to call themselves African Americans, they can call them Africans. We're something. We're from somewhere. We're not black. Don't call me black. That's a color. Hell, a black is this. This color. Bella can see it. Anyway, I just love this show because I always meet idiots or cowards or uninformed people or uneducated. I always like to say, people, that man can bamboozle you, hoodwink you. He will not do that to me. That man who I'm talking about is that idiot in the White House who is like a fucking child that sit up there and tweet all times of night, does not watch, does not do any Well, he does do a lot of watching on the news media. The same media that he calls fake. He watched that all the time. But he doesn't do his daily briefing with the POTUS. That is crazy. He looked it up. What's the name of the person? People, he looked it up, but he don't know the name of the person who died, the first man who died for their cause. He said an African American. That was correct. Good, you go. You are learning. Go and Google it. Find out who it was who died for y'all cause. You doing it. You're looking it up. You're learning. Find out who died for y'all cause and hit me back. Dummy. You should have known that. You should have learned that in 5th grade. But anyway, so he's calling out voter fraud. Your childlike president is calling out voter fraud, but he's closing the election system commission. People, why is he calling fraud and Trump is closing the election system commission? You guys don't know nothing about it. Because I stay on social media and I look up stuff, I am trying to educate you. He will lie to the core. He's saying that he want to know if the people doing voter fraud, right? But all of a sudden, he's getting mad at the states because the states will not supply him of any information. But he's closing the Elections Assistant Commission. Again, do y'all know who that is? What that was? That is people who take care of the voting polls, who take care of the computers that you can vote on. That is people who also monitor who is doing what with the voting system. Why is he eliminating it? He's calling out voters for it. That's a good question, isn't it? That is a good question. Hey, how about them saying about the Russian theory? Why is he going to meet Putin? Putin is not our ally. And not only he's meeting Putin, he's meeting North Korea president. What is his name? Kim? Why is he meeting them? They're not our allies. That's something. That's crazy. That is crazy. Why is he meeting with both of our enemies? This man will sell United States out for a buck. He doesn't care about United States. You can see the fine example of his actions. His actions speaks louder than words. When you are coming at people on Twitter and thinking other nations is not watching us when we're dealing with a childlike person, he even came. It just doesn't make any sense for a person to continue to come at people. That makes no sense at all for a president. He doesn't even act like a president. Something is wrong with that. If you do not see nothing wrong with that, I know that you're an asshole and an uneducated coward. I always tell my people all the time, especially the Caucasians, you have apologized to my people through century of years when stuff started happening. And you only see what you want to see. Anything that happened bad with us, like Fidel Castile, anything start happening, we are the blame. But when it start happening to your people, because it's going to happen, because police officers are going to get that notion, hey, I'm above the law and I'm untouchable. When it start happening to your family members, you know what I'm going to say? He should have complied. Just like y'all do all the time. He should have complied. I'm gonna say the same. I'm gonna say that same thing. And when your guys come to us, coming to the people of color, the same Muslims, the people of color, like myself, and you said we want to combine and we want to help each other. Let's help each other. The first thing I'm gonna say, oh, now you want us to help you when they were shooting our people. The first thing you said, he should have complied. But guess what? That's what I'm going to say to you. Because I will not combine with you. I will not come together with your ass. I do not accept your apology. And I know a lot of people of my people do not accept your apology, because your people have apologized to my people for century or through time. You have been saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hang you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you in slaves. I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that bullshit. But guess what? Keep your fucking apology. Keep your fucking apology. I could care less about your apology. But I know they're going to come at your people. And when they do come at your people, the first thing I'm going to say in any white person's face, especially on media, social media, I'm going to say he or she could have I'm going to find out who took that picture. They could have complied. They should have complied. That's what I'm going to do. And it's amazing. What kills me with Caucasians is, if they don't like what you're saying, they don't like what you're doing, they will try to do this. I think you ugly. Just like Trump. You can see how Caucasians just like that. I think you ugly. I think you're dumb. I think you need help. I think you suck. That's just like Caucasians do. And especially when I have my brothers and sisters who want to eat at the table of a Caucasian. Guess what? They serve you. They serve your ass chitlins. Shit. They don't like you. Stop trying to eat at their table. I continue to say this on my show all the time. We need to come together, work together, get things together like our ancestors did. Do you not know we was kings and queens and we had everything? We had cities. But you people, my people, continue to try to live in that fantasy world. Stop living in that fantasy world. These people are ignorant. They're unintelligent. Most of Caucasians are. Anybody who tried to live with the Caucasians are ignorant too, because they're not learning anything. They don't want to know anything about their system or their history. Stop trying to actually eat at their table. Make your own table. Make your own table. It's not, name a bank. It's not too many banks that even lend out money to African Americans. Start doing your own. Stop letting the white man think that you are their savior. That let them think that you need them. They want to be your savior. That's why they say the things they think it's okay. They are not your savior. You are their savior. Stop sleeping. That's why I'm in this gown, my robe right now. You're sleeping. Stop letting them think that they're better than you. Start doing right. Stop letting them think that you want to eat at their fucking tables because they don't even have nothing to offer. Lift yourself up. Start caring about yourself because they don't give a damn about you. Stop thinking that they're your friend. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Africans and African Americans thought that they had friends on the Caucasian European side and found out different. I want you guys to wake up, my people. I'm talking to the Muslims. I'm talking to the Asians. I'm talking to anybody of color. Come together. They call themselves majority is because they are separating us. Look how quick when Nixon put the race thing in and said that you can now call yourself Hispanic. You guys ran so quick because you did not want to call yourself black. Sad. It is sad. You got to wake up. You got to wake up. There are only the majority is because you do not want to be African descent. But guess what? They are part of Africa too. They will call you the N-word all day. But if they do any genealogy, if they do any blood work, they will find out that they are black too. But you guys, you Hispanics, you Asians, you want to sit at the table. They are not the majority until you allow them to be the majority. I want you guys to wake the fuck up and stop trying to eat at their tables. They have mistreated every race. That's why I can't understand how Asians, how Hispanics, how most people like Tiger Woods. I want to put other. I can imagine how our ancestors feel if they was alive. You're not accepting what you are. as a king and a queen. It is sad that you guys want. We're the only race that want to go out of our culture. Let me tell you something. Asians they will have sex with you, but they'll go right back and marry another Asian. Hispanic will have sex with you, but they will go right back and marry a Hispanic woman, a man. Caucasian will have sex with you. They use the rape anyway. They will have sex with you all day long. And most of them will go back and marry a Caucasian woman. Hell, they'll try to mix with an Asian before they marry your ass. But we're the only race, from basketball players all the way down to the septic tank worker, will go and try to marry a white person, a Caucasian. What is wrong with our race? Stop trying to mix, because they don't want to mix with your ass either. The only race. Everybody else go to their own people. They keep their heritage. We don't. We try to erase it and fail to realize that they have programmed you. You will not deprogram yourself. That's why you continue to go to these churches and give tithes. That same Bible have said, a man that do not work shall not eat. But you continue to make sure these preachers have nice houses, nice cars. We're the only one that's so king on religion because they have our ancestors. This is what I blame my ancestors, to go from ancestors on and kept on talking about God. The white God. I ain't talking about the black God, because Jesus was black. Everybody know that. They just want to be worshipped. That's why they changed the face and the skin color to a white man. Caucasian. They don't even look up Caucasian, where that come from. People, I'm telling you, they have hoodwinked our people, bamboozled them all day long. They have put propaganda out to make us look like we're terrorists, and you can see that it's domestic terrorism. Most of domestic terrorism that exists in United States is Caucasian men and women. But now they're after the Muslims. They're saying that they're terrorists. Bullshit. They're not terrorists. Who is terrorists is the fucking Caucasians. They have did domestic violence here than anything. Let's go back. Tim McVeigh, Caucasian. What the name? Scott, North Carolina, Caucasian. Police officers who are killing our people, Caucasians. Domestic terrorism. They continue to do that. They will put the propaganda out and say our people are animals. They'll put the propaganda out and say we are crazy. They would do all that. Hell, they get on here. But you continue to believe the lies because you're so programmed. You start being programmed. Let me go deep down to it. You start being programmed when your mother, in your side, your mother's womb. That's when you start being programmed. Because what your mother watched was coming down to you. You have to deprogram yourself. And I'm talking to my people. You have to deprogram yourself And I know it's going to be bumpy rides. And I'm going to tell you why it's going to be bumpy rides. But you have to, and I'm going to give you a book that it's going to help you. When you see some Caucasians come along, and they're going to say, you're an idiot. Don't let them plant that seed in your head. There is some black on black crime. Don't let them plant that seed in your head. You overlook them because they don't want you to be deprogrammed. Then you start seeing different things. The book called 4 Agreements. I want you guys, my people, to read it. I want you to meditate on it. So you will not allow any Caucasian or any African American or any person of color to come in your head because they are sad and they want to eat chitlins. They want the shit. They want to be like so bad. That's why we had these house Negroes in the house when the field ones was trying to escape. The same house Negroes was taking and telling the master the field Negroes are trying to escape. I like where I live. I like when you put a collar around my neck. Get what I'm saying? We always gonna have those house Negroes. We have them today. Sheriff Clark. We have them today. Clarence Thomas. We have those house Negroes. And we're going to always keep those house Negroes. Because they want to eat at a table that is not welcome for them. Y'all have a good day. Wake up.